Hello guys, in this data analysis video, we are going to carry out a project on human capital migration. Okay, so this, at the end of the day, you can actually add this analysis to your portfolio to show your potential client or your potential employer that you are a good analyst. So first of all, we have to define our objective, and of course our objective we always align with the topic, right? The topic of the research, right? And then for this type of research, this type of analysis, rather, we'll go with secondary data, right? Because of the nature of the work. You might not be able to get primary data for this, so we have to go with secondary data. Now, when we get our data, we have to redefine our objective to ensure that the objective aligns with the secondary data that we have found, right? And then we move over to clean our data to ensure that our data is very, very clean, right? When we say clean, we remove the outliers, we remove things that are not meant to be there, right? Then we move over to the analysis, appropriate analysis that will help us to address our objective. Then the visualization will help us to see if this data has helped us to answer some of our objectives. Then we get insights, which is in line with our objective. So the beautiful thing about this is that everything that we're going to be doing here, I'm going to be using generative AI, right? So stick around. So why we first of all will go and get our secondary data, okay? And then we move over to the other aspect of the analysis. So guys, we'll come to Kaggle. This is a platform that is specifically designed for data scientists. You can get data here, right? So we'll come to data sets. If you don't have an account, once you click, you'll be able to create an account. But right now I have an account, so I'll click on data sets. Because the nature of our research requires secondary data. You can see the trending data here, but these are not our interests, right? We already have what we want. Okay, so we'll come here. We search on this. As you can see, I've gotten this data, right? So let me click on the data. So from here, I can actually download this straight, but I don't want to download it now. I want to just go through it. So introduction, about the data sets, context of the data set. So this helps you to know more about what you're trying to download, right? So you can understand, as you can see, it has 10 columns, right? Which you could technically call 10 variables. Country, population, right? So these are 10 different variables that it has. So, okay. So you can learn a lot from this data set. So let us download it by clicking on this place. So I want to download the data set, not the code. So that is it basically. Just when you are set to do the analysis, you just come here to download. So let me download what I have. Download data set as zip file. So as you can see, it's already here. So from here, I'm opening it, and then we proceed to the next phase. So in opening it, you just right click and then you tell it to extract files, right? Okay, I don't want this one. Let it extract files here because it is what is it called? So my files have been extracted. Where it is. Okay, extract file here. Okay, it's already here. So let me download clean data set, prepare data. Okay, let me check it out. So guys, I've already extracted the data, and this is the data. So when I open it up, you discover we have country, population, immigrants. So these are the data sets we have: net population, blah blah blah. So and it's already clean, right? And as you can see, also it is also in the CSV file. Okay, so .cxv. So it's important that you take note of that. So guys, I haven't gotten the data. So the next thing I'm going to do is to redefine the objective. Already the data has been clean because I downloaded it from a very clean source. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to get the kind of analysis I'll do, and then suitable analysis and then visualization on this other one. So that's exactly what I will do now. So guys, I've come to AI Studio, Google Studio. So just come, when you type Google AI Studio, it will direct you to this place, right? So then the next thing I want to do is I want to add my I don't want to record an audio, sorry. Let me add the file from my device. So as you can see, this is the file we downloaded, right? So we allow it to enter. As you can see, it's already loading. Then I'll ask it to describe, or better say, outline the suitable. Remember, first of all, we have to define our objective, right? Our objective will determine the type of analysis we carry out, right? So instead of wasting time on that objective, let me just outline the suitable data analysis. I can subject on this data, right? So I will run it. So it's going to outline the suitable data analysis. As you can see, okay, let's outline the suitable data analysis approaches for this data set. So as you can see on the screen, so this data set is rich with demographic, economic economic information, allowing for variety of interesting analysis. Here's a breakdown. So first of all, it says we can should import. We have done that explorative data analysis, which includes univariate analysis and then bivariate analysis to calculate the correlation matrix to identify relationship between numerical variables. Visualize this matrix using a heat map. So these are the possible analysis that it can when it comes to explorative data analysis. Then under specific analytical computation and techniques. So these are the possible analysis that you can have here. Ratio analysis. So by the time you go through all this, you discover that you have a detailed information to really do something. Okay, so let's say I want to do bivariance analysis. Just this bivariance analysis. That's what I want to do. So I'll copy it here, right? Copy. Then I'll paste it here. So what I want to do here is that I want it to help me with the code so that I can run it on Google Colab, because Google Colab is specifically designed for such extensive research, right? This is an LLM. It's not as if it can't really handle it. It can actually handle it, but I would want to do it all on Google Colab. So let me do that now. So as you can see, what I said here, can you provide me with a suitable Python code to enable me run the specified analysis on Google Colab? If yes, kindly outline the code and step-by-step guide to use the code on Google Colab. So as you can see, this bivariance analysis that I want to carry out, right? I'm going to get the code to actually carry out this analysis. So let's run and see what it's going to do for us. So guys, as you can see, it's already giving me the Python code, right? So this is a new era where you are no longer restricted because of your inability to write Python code, provided you understand the basis of data analysis, right? And then you're able to write suitable prompts. Then you are not restricted in any form of analysis. As you can see, I'm able to do some high level of data analysis just using LLM. So already I have this Python code, right? So I won't be going through them now. You can see, choose the columns you want to compare distribution. These are just comments to help me understand what the code is all about. Now I asked it for step-by-step guide for Google Colab. So open Google Colab. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open Google Colab, right? So I've just opened Google Colab and that's redirecting me. Okay, yes, I want to go to Google Colab. Okay, so then click on the folder icon on the left sidebar. Click on the button and upload the CSV file, and or whatever your file is called. Your file now will be uploaded on the Colab. And I said, copy the code above and paste it into the Colab cell in your cell notebook. Modify the file path if necessary. In the code, you find the name file path. So this is the file path in the code. Okay, clean data set clean. So this is the file path. That is the name of the file. So run the code. So and then there's an explanation. So it's not just giving us things out of the blues, right? It's giving us extensive explanation, and then also some important tips on what. So as you can see, I've opened Google Colab. So just click on open new book, and then you have a new book opening, right? So let's wait for it to load. So immediately it does load. Now click on this icon, right? Okay, so let's allow it to load. Then I'll click on this and click on this. Upload my data. Okay, so as you can see, clean data set is already uploaded. Now remember I said after we have uploaded our data, we should do what? We should okay, sidebar, click on upload, copy and paste the Python code from above. So just come here, press copy, right? So it's already copied on my clipboard. I come here, I come to this place, I come to this cell, and I paste. So as you can see, I haven't pasted. It said I must do something, which is very, very important. That is, I have to, after I've copy and paste, modify the file path. So this is the file path, right? So let me modify the file path as I've been instructed to do so. So come here, as you can see, this is the file path, right? PD read CSV file. So just come here, copy, right? Then I will include the file path, right? Paste. So you can see I pasted the file path. So what next should I do? If you rename the file when you upload it, make sure I did not rename it. So click on play button and let the code will now execute and generate the visualization directly on my Colab. So as you can see, I'll click on this. Yep, voila. So okay, I'm getting an error message. So what is the error message? Invalid syntax. So that is my file path is not correct, as you can see. So let me go back. Let me go back here. Let me go back to this place and copy this verified file. Okay. So I don't know why it's not. I think I know why. Yeah. I think I've seen the reason why. So as you can see, I've copied it. Let's run it again and see what happens. Awesome. But the problem, I think the file path is also the problem. Okay. So let me come here and copy the file path again. Copy. Okay. to put this 5 parts again, right? It's not part of the name, right? So let me run it again. Let me check here. See, this is the 5 parts name, right? So I made a mistake. So let's run it again and see. So as you can see, wow, still having the same error. Wow, this is awesome. So you can see that I've already gotten the analysis that I asked for, right? Based on the input. So discover that I asked for how many analysis that I asked for? 1, 2, 3 different types, and I think I have them here. Boss, violin, plot, and then so this is it for you. This would have taken you a lot of time to do, but you discovered here that all we did was just to understand the basis for data analysis, understood what we wanted to do, and then craft the appropriate prompts and run the analysis. So it doesn't end there. The explanation of the code is here. You can understand the code better for yourself. Important things, customize, figure out by following this situation. And you can do other things, right? Now, remember that the next thing is for us to write the interpretation, right? So you can just come here. You can come here and take a screenshot, right? Let me try and take a screenshot of. Okay. So you take a screenshot. So you take a screenshot of a particular one. Let's say take a screenshot of this, right? And then take a screenshot of this, right? And then save it. Where am I saving it? I have to save it where I can easily get it, right? So I'll save it as image 1. So as you can see, I've saved it as image 1. Right? So I'll come back here, then upload my file. You can see this image. Then I can tell it to write a brief report on this image, right? So a brief report on this image. So as you can see, I've been able to carry out the complex analysis just using plain English, and then with the structured framework. So this is exactly how data analysis is moving. In fact, there are some tools that can do quite something more advanced than this, but the reason why I chose this approach is because everything with it is just for free, right? Google Colab, the prompts, everything, the platform is just for free. So as you can see, I have a report already. So with all this, I can give my report based on the data and get my insight.
Based on everything I've done, this is a special program for mastering data analysis. As you can see, we used AI tools and we use Colab and we use Microsoft, we use Python to actually do advanced data analysis. So you don't really need to spend months understanding all this platform. You just need to know the basics. So in our program, we teach you the basis of data analysis and then do other advanced data analysis. So we also teach you how to create fine visualization, fine presentation using AI, and also joining the program, you also have access to a Microsoft certificate program where you learn more about data analysis and also get certification from Microsoft. So with certification from Microsoft and also our course, also our approach, of course you are 10 times better than somebody that is still trying to understand all the tools, right? Because you already have a certification, and then you also know how to use AI tools to do suitable data analysis. So you have nothing to lose by taking this course. So I encourage you to subscribe for this course, and you have everything to gain. Thank you very much. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us on our number here, as you can see it here. Okay, and then also drop your comments. Okay, thank you very much for your time.